Welcome back to Let's Play Overlord. It's 22nd of May 1944 and I went into the planning room and got myself an escort mission on a coastal battery. Yes, escort missions are a pain in most games, but flying a fighter, that just seems to be the most likely way to be able to get at some of those defensive installments. It's just obviously a Mustang or a Spitfire with dive bombs I don't think that's very likely to actually knock out any of those batteries. I could try. It could be an attempt for another mission. But today I've gone and picked myself up an escort mission. The target at Point de Hoc battery is very heavily defended across the coast of BR, and then there's a fairly short flight apparently. This battery is on an elevated section of the coast, overlooking the invasion beaches. The guns at this location must therefore be disabled before the invasion fleet sails into range. Special forces could be used if bombing is unsuccessful. The installation is heavily fortified, so attacking with light bombers is out of the question, they say, so escorting some Mitchell bombers with some Mustangs seems to be the way to go. So our aircraft will be armed with cannons only, because the bombers will carry the bombs. And we're ready to try to fly. Wing commander difficulty. Okay, enemies are over there. I'm gonna speed up, get as much speed as I can. You can see where the bombers are. I don't know, I just think that engaging the enemy fighters right away is just put some pressure on them and hopefully they won't be able to get to our bombers. That's my line of thinking anyway. Generally I prefer to go down lower before attacking them, so I can sort of more clearly see them. Perhaps we'll try more of a boom and zoom attack for once. They do seem to be far below us. I don't think they're going to try and attack us this time actually. That would allow us to pick up even more speed before attacking. They're down there, aren't they? Yeah, not that far away. I think they are actually coming pretty much for us. No, not really. Oh, I've got a terrible angle for a boom and zoom attack though. So I'm gonna have to stop turning. Got him! Ah, I didn't even view him from the cockpit. So that's a nice kill from outside view. I don't think you've seen many of those. Try and get inside the cockpit. It's generally a bit easier to aim that way. I should be able to catch up with this guy even though I have turned around a good deal. And he's down! Oh, he didn't even try to evade me, so I had a fairly easy shot on him. And there are more enemies over there. Way over there actually. Well, where are our bombers then? Well, bombers over here. So I don't really know whether to attack those fighters or try and stick a bit more with the bombers. Let's try and engage the fighters as far away from the bombers as possible, shall we? Actually, let's look at the map. Yeah, we are now between them and the bombers, and they've got more fighters incoming apparently, but these guys are the closest ones, so I think I'll try and engage those. I set the camera, the enemy lock to be free, so if someone else closes in on us, we should get a heads up. Although we don't necessarily if they head for the bombers, which is nuisance. So 3 miles and closing fast. Again, we've got altitude on them. And again, we're not going to have a very good angle for this attack. So it'll turn into a turn fight pretty soon. In fact, that was a bit sooner than I'd planned. Turned too quickly there, actually, because I knew I wasn't going to get a good angle, and managed to land myself in front of him, but he didn't capitalise. That was a nice, clean, quick kill, although actually it was a bit too close for comfort. Very close to ramming him. No, didn't get that one. I'm about to overshoot, so I might as well try to do more of a turn. Get back on him, although he's got distance now. Oh, he's coming back towards me. He's going to try and attack, isn't he? No, he's not. Amazing how much sharper I can turn than he can. And sort of prolong turns anyway. And I actually let him get some shots on me there. Oh, I like that sound of that. That's our bombers dropping their bombs. Except they hit. At least. They weren't busy with enemy fighters while attacking their target. Holy macaroni, there's a lot of them. Keep coming. They just keep coming. I didn't mean that as an imperative to ask them to keep coming, more as a descriptive. Damn it, they just keep coming. Well, a Mustang should outdive a Messerschmitt. Is a Messerschmitt, but I was about to overshoot, so I'll loop around and come back at him. Oh, this won't work. I think I landed one round on him or something, but now I've lost all my altitude. I'm at about 2,000 feet now. But he's down. Are there more of them? Anyone planning to dive on me? Oh yeah! My goodness, there's another one up there, and he's... Oh crap, he's got a massive altitude advantage. I'm climbing pretty quickly, but Messerschmitts are good climbers. I know that from playing War Thunder, and it does feel like they are in this game too, actually. They tend to go up an awful lot of the time. And it often then seems to be hard to keep up with them. I think he's engaging my wingman up there. I'm losing a lot of speed now, trying to climb. But I have gotten back a lot of my altitude. I'm at 5,000 feet. I was down at 2,000, you may recall. He's going to be able to get behind me though. I'm not very fast anymore, but 6,500 feet. Yeah, he's high up there. He's 7,600 feet. Now I'm very slow, but closing in. He's been climbing. He must have been climbing. I've been at a distance of about a mile the whole time. Oh, he's rubber-dubbing me, isn't he? Again, trying to get around on my 6. I'm stalling out. Well, might work. That's why I dove a little bit back down to get my speed back up. Trying the same kind of maneuver. Although, I think he's diving now. Coming for me, or my wingman. Actually, probably more like my wingman. It doesn't seem to be coming right for me. I need to get a bit closer before I can get any shots. Oh, he's definitely going for my wingman over there. And I'm not really fast enough to catch up. Let's try use the wall boost. Can't do that for very long. And my engine will take damage. But I've gotten a bit more speed, I'm closer to him. Maybe I should just take some pot shots to sort of... Although it alerts him to me being there, it might chase him off of my wingman. No, I think he knows I'm here now. I'm also much faster now, much closer. He's probably going to make me overshoot. Yeah. Well, I landed some rounds on him. With luck, I may have been able to do a little bit of damage. And I have to circle around, disengage, so as not to end up in front of him. And he's got time to turn towards me. And that was actually a Focke-Wulf, not a Messerschmitt, so kind of surprised he climbed so well. Wow, there's more of them? Holy macaroni! How much ammo do I even have left? 82 out of 200 rounds. Well, at this kind of altitude, I'm at 14,000 feet. I should have something of an advantage actually over a Focke-Wulf or a Messerschmitt, but I doubt this game really simulates that kind of thing. Okay, I am closing in on this guy, but slowly, so I don't think he's coming my way. There's a ground target over there. But yeah, I am catching up with this guy. I think that's what I'm doing, catching up with him. $7 miles. Yeah, he's not coming this way yet, I think, but he's not outrunning me either. 6 miles, he might actually be turning now. I was thinking of hitting the tab key to fast forward a little bit, but it's annoying if I do that and like boom, I fast forward and he shoots me down because I'm not watching really what's happening. 5 miles. $4 miles. Well, if it went straight for me, I'm going pretty fast. Expect that distance to close even faster. Although 3 miles, I'm not sure. I'm definitely not sure. 2 miles. I gotta be ready to start rolling around if he seems to be coming straight for me. I'm also kind of a little bit worried almost that I might be just catching up and then just end up overshooting. I don't really see that until I'm very close, but surely he was coming straight for me. Oh, there's 2 of them and one of them is smoking. Yeah, I was actually catching up with them and I got the guy that was smoking. I should have probably aimed for the other guys because the smoking one is probably the smaller threat, but nonetheless. Oh. Yeah. don't want to overshoot. I am dancing around this guy, sort of. Constant turn fight, but I'm not getting... Oh, he's turned the other way. Turning this into a bit of a scissors battle, isn't he? Now he's turned the other way again. And he's getting guns on me. He's actually doing very well in this turn fight. I thought Focavolts were better at lower altitudes, actually. I've got this feeling that was a waste. I don't have the ammo to waste like that. Got him! Or did he get me? Oh, I think we crashed actually. Maybe both, I don't know. Let's hit F10 and the mission. If I hit the logbook, I must have downed a bunch of planes. Yeah, 5 of them. I think actually 6 were the last one. And I think the bombers released their bomb load at least. Let's see if they'll roll them again. But I don't know if they actually got the target or not. Maybe they missed it. So let's hit the ops room. Target status. That was one of those coastal batteries. Point de Hoc. It's undamaged actually. So they simply missed their bombs. But they released them. I heard them bombing. So yeah, I don't really blame them. Well, I sort of do, but I mean, you can't really play bombers in this game, but I am doing that in War Thunder, and I just never hit anything either when I play bombers, so that's alright. We did our best, and surely the Luftwaffe must have felt that. That was like... Well, actually, I should probably read the combat report as well. Yeah, because we actually took some losses as well. Some of my friendlies got shot down. That's basically what happens at Wing Commander difficulty. But I got 5 planes. The others got none, as usual. Anyway, it's time to sleep till the next day, and hopefully you'll join me for another video. Until then.